Welcome to another edition of Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. You know, this is a very special Designing Spaces for me.
Because it's devoted to Father's Day.
Bingo! It's Father's Day ideas on today's show. And as a dad myself, I think we have a great lineup of topics, all centered on dear old dad.
Yes, so who should be taking notes today? Well, all you wives, daughters, and sons who have that important guy you want to show some appreciation.
Now, starting things off, not exactly a sign of appreciation, but something very important to lots of dads out there, and that is lawn care. Do you mow your own lawn? If the answer is yes, then stick around because it's all coming up on today's Designing Spaces. Oh, and if the answer is no, call your lawn guy and say, do me a favor, turn on Designing Spaces. You're not going to want to miss it.
So true. And while you're out there mowing the lawn, do you feel like sometimes if you wear your sunglasses, they're going to fall off? I mean, it happens so often. And when you're active and you have your shades or whatever, you may want to make sure that they stay put. And we have a great and very handy idea to show you today.
And cool electronics alert. People, are you ready to take your home theater experience to a new level of excitement? Well, you're definitely going to want to stick around to hear, not see, but hear what we have coming up.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces. To start the show today, why don't we go outside?
What, mow the lawn? You're putting me to work already?
Someone's got to do it.
Why not? It's usually us dads, right? Well, mowing the lawn can actually be fun when it's done right, and even better, you can get it done in record time.
If you have a big yard with a big lawn, then you'll want to see how it's possible. We have Bobby Dodge with the story.
You love the look of a well-maintained lawn. Unfortunately, your schedule may not allow you to keep up with your mowing the way you would like. If you could only mow the lawn more quickly, still enjoy your handiwork, and maintain the trim and neat appearance, Designing Spaces wants to make mowing the lawn an enjoyable and fulfilling endeavor for you and the entire family. We're here at this beautiful home, and as you can see, the yard is quite large and something the homeowner takes great pride in. Joining us today is Jeff Hebert, Vice President of Marketing and Product Development at the Aaron's Company, a manufacturer of yard maintenance tools such as lawnmowers. And Aaron's has been making yard maintenance tools since the 1930s. Isn't that right, Jeff?
That's correct, Bobby.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, it's great to be here. Aaron's is a family-owned company. We've been manufacturing outdoor power equipment in the United States for over 75 years. In fact, we are now in our 4th generations of Aaron's family management. The Aaron's products is a broad array of outdoor power equipment. We start with snow blowers, where we're known as the king of snow. And we have everything that you need for your lawn as well, including riding lawnmowers, walk-behind lawnmowers, and chore products such as string trimmers, log splitters, and edgers. We pride ourselves in building a premium product that makes the life of the homeowner easier, has a value product that'll last for generations, and does all the chores that you need around your yard.
So Jeff, what model do we have here?
This is the Aaron's Zoom XL zero-turn mower.
Zero-turn mower. Let's start by explaining to the viewer what zero-turn mower is.
The basic difference between this and a steering wheel lawn tractor is in the controls. So each of the rear wheels has an independent wheel motor, one on the right and one on the left. Those independent motors are controlled by the 2 steering handles. So if you push this steering handle, the right hand one forward, that moves your right wheel forward. And same thing with your left hand. You can also pull it in reverse, which will move your wheels backwards. That 2 independent steering controls allows you that basically infinite maneuverability of the product, which literally cuts your mowing time in half.
So how exactly does it help the homeowner save time?
Well, there's several different ways. First of all, we've talked about the maneuverability. So that unto itself allows you to go around your trees, flower beds, and other obstacles into the yard much easier than a steering wheel type of vehicle. Another way is this deck and this mower is actually designed to cut grass twice as fast as a lawn tractor, so your straight line speed is better. Another is when you get to the end of your yard and you have to turn around and come back, you literally can spin 180 degrees and come straight back without having to back up. And lastly, because of this maneuverability, you're able to get very close to your edges, so you virtually eliminate the need to come out afterwards and trim. You've probably seen some professionals out cutting an office complex or a park, but this is the technology they use. The only difference now is on these Aaron's products is we've made it affordable so that any homeowner can afford to use these products.
Well, we keep talking about homeowners, so let's get Dan out here who owns this beautiful home. Give him a test run.
Great.
We've now moved to the front of the house, and joining us is Dan, the homeowner. Dan, thank you so much for letting Designing Spaces come in here and do some work around the yard.
Thanks.
You are going to get on your new Aaron's mower, and you're going to demonstrate on how easy this is.
So we're going to give you a couple of tips, and you should be on your way in no time. Let's put the handles down. One of the analogies that we use when we teach people to drive a zero-turn is how to use a shopping cart. If you were pushing a shopping cart and you wanted to make the cart go left, what would you do?
Push with my right.
That's right, you push with your right hand. What that does is this control then makes your right wheel move forward. And since you haven't done anything with your left hand, the left wheel is still, so your machine will turn to the left. You can further enhance that by pulling back and putting your left tire into reverse, and you'll literally spin a circle by doing that. Now, if you needed to go forward with a shopping cart, what would you do?
Push.
Push with both hands. So the further you push forward, the faster the machine goes. So you control your speed by how far you go forward. Now, if you have a problem, just remember that bring it back to neutral and the machine will stop. Further, there's another safety feature on the Aaron's mowers, is if you really get into a problem and you had to exit the machine, the handles flip up and you'd be able to jump off the machine. When you do that, there's a safety switch underneath the seat and the mower will shut off. Okay, so you think you're ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's put the parking brake on. Now remember, after you start and it's time to go, release the parking brake and it'll be good to go. Over on your left-hand side are the controls. Put the throttle where you like it. That should be about good. Turn the key and it's time to go.
We're looking at some of the Aaron's products, and what are some of the options on the mowers that we feature today?
On the zero turns, we have several different options that a homeowner can buy. First of all, you can buy a mulching kit for your deck so that you can mulch and set aside discharge. Probably the most popular option is a bagging system, so you can collect your grass, and that goes off the back of the mower. Also on the back, you can put a hitch, which will allow you to have a utility cart, spreader, many different options that you can pull behind the unit. And on the front of the mower, you can actually get a snow blower or a snow blade that can mount onto the front. And there's many different attachments, such as a sun canopy for the products.
Is there a website where our viewers can go to get more information, but more specifically, where can they go to purchase the Aaron's products?
Aarons.com is our home website, and from there you can find the information on all of the products Aaron's offers. And if you're looking to where to buy the product, you can go to our dealer locator on the website and find your local outdoor power equipment dealer or the Home Depot store nearest you. They also sell Aaron's products.
Jeff, I want to thank you for joining us on Designing Spaces. A lot of great information. And Dan, thank you so much for allowing us to come into your home and do some work around the yard. If you'd like to see this part of the show, visit us online at designingspaces.tv. And you'll also find a link to Aarons.com. For Designing Spaces, I'm Bobby Dodge. Start your engines, guys.
Oh, there was so much more we could do for the dads out there, but we're going to have to save it for yet another show.
True, we're out of time, so have a happy Father's Day, David.
Thank you. I will, and more great topics for your home and lifestyle are being lined up as we speak. You won't want to miss it. This is Designing Spaces. I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Marie. We'll see you later, and to all the dads out there, have a great Father's Day. Bye-bye. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.